Here we are again, week two. We are fortunate enough to have a week one win. We put in the effort, and we were rewarded for it. So I'd say the match went pretty well. Prep kind of dictated how we thought it was going to go, and it went the way we thought it was going to go. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice when plans kind of go according to plan. But a whole nother not issue, but a whole nother battle. Yes, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm still. My last video I was saying I have COVID. I still have COVID. It doesn't go away. But we're getting through the day, so we're just gonna do this. We got to battle KeithSheldon. KeithSheldon, what is your team name? KeithSheldon's team name is UrsaRIng. That bell. Sick name. That's wicked. Okay, so what are we looking at? Just so I don't bore you guys to death. So we're 1-0. We need to get another win, as we need another bunch of wins. We are still early in the season, so let's get another early one. What are we looking at? So we got Jumpluff. We got Dodrio, Tauros, Aqua, Arcanine, Hisui, Grumpig, Toxtricity. There we go. Toxtricity. Then we have Florges, Swampert, Sableye, which is probably the worst thing he could have against me right now. This is very difficult to plan against. And the Golem. This is I think the second week in a row we're running into prankster weather, anti-weather. So this is going to be pretty tough. So that's going to be target number one to get rid of that Sableye, especially with the prankster Will-O-Wisp, prankster this, prankster that, prankster everything. This thing is very annoying. It's not the bulkiest thing in the world, but man, it's annoying to get off the field. The longer it's on the field, the more annoying it is. Encore Disable, Prankster Sunny Day to get rid of our rain, and things like that. It's got Fake Out, it's got Quash we saw him use last week, and we'll have to see how it goes. I think he got a win last week. I watched the match. It was fun. The Toxtricity was pretty good. You can definitely tell the Boom Burst was on the radar for sure with the Sableye, which I think it's a good partner for it. So I guess, as I was saying that, I just realized that screens may be a way to go, but we don't really have any defense against screens, so nor do we have any setting up, so this may or may not go well for us. Well, we do have fake tears, so basically I think I talked about this last week. What are our modes, and what are the ways they can stop our modes? So the Sneasel and the Terrakion is what we had success with last week. I see double Intimidate on this team, and I see Prankster Will-O-Wisp. I don't know if this is going to be my first choice. I don't think it can't work. I just think that we might have to go with one of our other modes. Maybe I'm shying away from it. I shouldn't. Maybe I should still bring it and, punish him with a different lead or something like that, and gives him something to think about. But we are going to lean on the rest of our team because we do have a very, very solid roster, I think. So we are leaning on not leaning, but we do have the Politoed Kingdra. I do believe that the one thing that is stopping us from doing the Politoed Kingdra is the Sableye. So if we can get our Politoed Kingdra set up in the back row, it's looking pretty good. I think the Terra Poison on the Kingdra is there because the only thing that really threatens Kingdra with its amazing typing, Dragon Water, is that Florges. So if we can get rid of the Sableye in the front row, keep our Terra, and Floor just looks pretty good into the team for the most part. So if we can save our Terra, and then we've got our Kingdra in the back with Terra Poison, that'd be very nice. But I believe that basically the glue that keeps this team together is going to be the Sneasel, because as much as we want to lean on the pressure with our team, we still have to be able to handle what they can dish out on turn one as well. They don't necessarily have like the out of the box turn one crazy mode, Psy Spam and Torkoal, Lilligant, you know what I mean? Like that out of the box, you got to watch out for basically turn one losses. I don't see a lot of that, so they will have not a hard time, but they could just lead two good pieces and say deal with it, and we might not be able to deal with it. So we'll have to see how it goes. So Sneasel, what does Sneasel do? So this is a very pocket knife Sneasel. So the Throat Chop and the Triple Axle are there for damage, obviously. Triple Axle to get around the Sash, which we did last week nicely. And the Throat Chop is just good dark damage. But the reason I chose Throat Chop over Knockoff or darky darkness move, whatever the hell else it gets. The reason I chose that is because Toxtricity is the most threatening with its sound moves because of punk rock. So if we can throat chop that thing, it's not doing anything to us. Yes, it can sludge bomb and T-bolt and stuff like that, but I think I can handle a 114 special attack thunderbolt and sludge bomb. I think I'd rather deal with that than the boom burst and overdrive stuff. It's pretty damn strong. So yeah, the whole idea is to throat chop, and it also gives us an 80 power dark move, so it still hits pretty hard. And then we have the Icy Wind, just in case there is some speed control on the field. Or for example, like we want the Politoed to go off, or the Kingdra to go off outside of rain, or the Gardevoir to go off, which hits incredibly hard. I have 2 life orbs on this team, I just realized. Well, sorry Kingdra, we will choose another item for you. Well, actually, wait, no. I think Kingdra's going to have the life orb, and the Gardevoir will figure it out. We'll figure that out after. It'll do some damage. I literally just changed it before this video. It was actually safety goggles at one point, but yeah, that jump bluff could be problematic, so we might have to revisit that. Oh, Politoed has it. Man, do I not know my own team or what? But let's just talk about what we have. We just kind of fixed it. We just deleted the one item, but this is just damage anyway. Just know that that's just damage. This item will be damage something. Anyway, so again, the Sneasel has Icy Wind to enable the Moltres, which is, 120? So it outspeeds everything on the team after a -1. And as we can see, it's max special attack modest, and the moves kind of hit very hard. So we can pair the Moltres with the Politoed, or the Kingdra with the Politoed, or the Registeel with the Politoed, because the fire weakness. But so this Politoed is going to be very nice this week. And also we have the fake tears, so you want to talk about damage. If we can lock into a fast fake tears, this Moltres, this Politoed, this Kingdra, and this Gardevoir are going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So we'll have to kind of see how this goes. And the Icy Wind just to get the speed control. So yeah, this thing's going to be very good. And the reason we're Choice Scarf, yes, we are the fastest thing in the matchup, but how do you outspeed things faster than you? You Scarf it. So our Sneasel is literally as fast, 1 point faster than the fastest thing in the field, in the game. I think actually it's 2 points, because I think the rounding, I just want to make sure it's done properly. So, but yeah, so we are outspeeding everything and every Scarf user potentially in this entire match. So if he thinks he's going to Scarf something, it won't happen. So hopefully we catch them off guard. And also all 4 of these moves are moves we can lock into pretty safely. So based on what we're given, so we can play very reactive, we can switch it. He also has to respect a fake out as well. Before you find out what item we are and what set we are, you have to respect fake out. You have to respect sash, you have to respect a bunch of different things with the Sneasel. So yeah, we'll see how it goes there. Yeah, again, I mentioned the Moltres with the offense, and we have the Tailwind for the secondary speed control. If we can get a Tailwind up and he doesn't, a lot of our team hits very hard. So if we go first, we may just win. So Tailwind could like a late game Tailwind could actually get us a pretty advantageous position. And Weather Ball, just because both weathers, I'm predicting Sunny Day. Our opponent last week had Sunny Day. I expect this week to have Sunny Day, especially with Prankster. It's very hard to switch in and get the drizzle up when they just have a move after the switch in takes place. So I can definitely see Sunny Days happening. So we got Weather Ball. We have Scorching Sands for the Arcanine. It probably KOs, I would imagine it does. It's quad super effective. And the Hurricane for if the rain is up. We won't be clicking that unless it is. Let me see. We've got the Earth Power again for the same reason. The Ice Beam for this. Yep, Muddy Water is just very, very good damage. The Terra Ground, because we don't want to deal with that Toxtricity. By the way, the Moltres has Terra Grass just to get around the Rage Powder and the Sleep Powder stuff. And also to get rid of our insane weakness to Arcanine. So that'd be very cool as well. So this Kingdra. Is supposed to be very annoying. So we have Scald just to burn a lot of different things. Like if we can get a burn on this, what's it called? The Swampert. We can obviously get a KO on the Golem if the Terra is not saved. We can get a burn on the Scald is such a good move. Like the fact that they got rid of it from everything except for just a handful of things, is really nice. And Kingdra is one of them, which is really cool. And Draco Meteor just deletes things. So this Life Orb Draco Meteor does pick up Tauros, non-AV Tauros. So this should pick up. If it doesn't, then at least we know the item on it. But we also have a sub. If we can catch them on a switch or protect or whatever it might be, or we're about to, we can draw out what's it called? A Terra. Say we're sitting face to face with this Arcanine. We could always just sub in front of it, and he commits a Terra, and we're like, okay, sweet. Now we can burn it with Scald. Now we can kill it with Draco. Things like that. So sub is a very, very nice move. It'd be nice if we had some setup with it. We only have like D-Dance or something, but whatever. But yeah, the cool thing about Politoed Kingdra is you can't just ignore the Politoed. Politoed gets some good coverage as well. And with the rain, this 90 special attack gets a little bit stronger. It's kind of like Torkoal, right? With the fire moves. The fire moves on Torkoal gets really strong because like the free 50% on those moves is nice, but Earth Power from that thing isn't super strong. So Politoed can hit with Earth Power to kill that Arcanine because it's probably his best Pokemon. I think it was the first round pick. But yeah, so, and the Terra Ground, just in case we're going to be short on a KO or something, we could always just Terra and pick it up. So we also mentioned that we have that for a defensive typing against the Toxtricity as well. Terra Ground just kind of walls that thing because the poison, it's resistant to the poison and immune to the electric. So Terra Ground is just a very nice against the Toxtricity. But yeah, so that's the Kingdra, and we have the defensive Terra, the poison against the Florges. I'm gonna do Registeel last because that thing's just really cool. And then Gardevoir just for damage. That was fast. Yeah. If we can trace the Punk Rock, I was actually realizing this the other day. There's a lot of trace is a really cool ability. We can trace Chlorophyll, so if the sun goes up, we can trace it. Prankster doesn't do us any good here, but if we decided to bring like a support set Gardevoir, Prankster could be very good on Gardevoir, actually better than Sableye itself. But we can trace and Intimidate and then just give it right back to them, which could be really cool. We can take the what is it? We can take Flash Fire if that's the way he goes, which is pretty cool. Sturdy from Golem. Yeah, so there's a handful of... Oh, yeah, the Punk Rock. Yeah, if we take Punk Rock, then we take, like, not really any damage from it. It's a 50% reduction. So the cool thing about Punk Rock is if offensively, it gives you a 30% boost, so like a free Life Orb on top of your sound-based moves. So Boom Burst and Overdrive and Round or whatever it is, if that's even still a thing. So sound-based move, even Snarl. So sound-based moves are very cool. Yeah, so if we can trace that Punk Rock, it actually gives you a 50% decrease from sound moves. So that could be very cool. So you think it'd be 30 offense, 30 defense, or 50 offense, 50 defense. Nope, it's 30 offense, 50 defense for some reason. I don't know why. I don't make the rules. Game Freak, be Game Freak. But yeah, we just have the Psychic and the Fairy hits everything for at least neutral damage. So Moonblast is going to be the move of choice until we're facing an Arcanine or a Toxtricity. And then we have Energy Ball for that Swampert because it's only weak to one thing. So an AV Swampert could be a problem for this team. So if we have Energy Ball, I'm not sure if we can delete it, but with this investment, we might be able to. So... but we have our win condition right here. I love this Registeel. I think the team actually started with this Registeel. By the way, thank you for letting me draft this for 12 points. I think that was a mistake. 12 points for Registeel. This was my second round pick. I wanted to get the Politoed so I can set up my rain mode because that's kind of the way I wanted to go. And then I was like, no, I'd rather get Registeel than my sweeper because I can get a few different sweepers, but there's only one Registeel. So this thing, if I can get an Iron Defense off, this is going to be very difficult to take out. Very difficult. I don't even care if it's resisted by Toxtricity, but we can really take this thing out. So yeah. Yeah, so that's the team. And again, I suck at endings, so that's the team. And wish me luck. Tune in for the game. Peace. Okay, challenge sent. Here we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the preview. I just got off work. I'm really tired right now. Let's see if I remember how this goes. I'm sure it'll be fine though. We got a game plan. I sent the challenge. Smiley face. Alright. Let's take our time. Let's not allow a brain fart to lose us this game. Yeah, this was, just for context, this game, because I'm busy this weekend upcoming, we had to go earlier in the week, so he was very, very nice to go early. And here we are Monday at 5:45 p.m. So, this team was built very early in the process. And, just kind of raced home from work in rush hour traffic, and here we are, so. But, not saying that's an excuse or anything if this doesn't go well. But, again, just the context. Let me see. Did I ping the guy? He said he's good to go. Yeah, it's just ping him on that. Alright, so we're going to do our best to remember that we actually have Open Terra. Because I remember last time I was trying to predict, oh, what about Terra? What if he tears this? What if he tears that? But thinking it's completely closed, but it is very open. So let's see how this goes. Come on, Keith. Oh, there he is. Cool. Ooh, no Arcanine is so nice. Okay. I'm not. I shouldn't get overly happy because, and no jump bluff either. Oh my goodness. Okay. Like I'm not happy because like I could still lose very easily. Let me see. Good luck. Have fun. All right. Let me see. We got water, dark, ground, fighting, terra fighting. Oh, I guess to take care of the Registeel, yeah. And then water. Okay, so I have nothing to beat water. That was actually a good choice to do terra water. But let's just stick with the plan. We're going to go Sneasel. We're going to throat chop that Toxtricity. And then I think we should go with the Moltres as well. And hopefully we can maybe get rid of that that Tauros. That would be very nice. And yeah, so we're expecting a Sableye. So let's just do these four. I don't want to collect the last one just yet. Do I want to do Kingdra this game? I don't know. Oh yeah, I gotta, hold on. Let me post links. Oh, he did. Wait, did he? No, he didn't. Live links at live Totodile. Cool. Done. Okay. Yeah, this is tough. I feel like I want to bring Gardevoir in the back. You know, that Kingdra looks pretty good. I kind of just, yeah, let's just bring the Kingdra. All right, let's see what happens. Sableye, Tauros. Okay, cool. So let me see. So the Tauros isn't the end of the world because we do have Terra Grass. I would very much like to get up a Tailwind. Do we switch in the Kingdra? You know what? We have Inner Focus on the field right now. Maybe we should just take advantage of this right now. Let me see. Maybe we can Icy Wind. What do I do here? Do I have any spread moves? No. I only have Hurricane. So we can Icy Wind, Terra Grass, and Tailwind? Yeah, I don't like the position of the Sneasel right now, honestly. I say we click in the Politoed, Terra Grass, and then... and let's Hurricane... No, I think he's just going to go for the... Oh yeah, we want to get rid of this thing. Yeah, let's do this. That's an early Terra by me, though, so... Ooh, the burn, okay. Rock Tomb slows him down, okay. We just wasted our Terra on a fake out. I definitely considered that, but I forgot. Politoed's looking pretty sweet right now. We can Muddy Water pretty safely. Rock Tomb, interesting. Okay. Muddy water in the rain is really going to hurt. Does he have a hurricane switch in? Yeah, I guess he's got toxicity, so we could always just muddy water and then weather ball this Sableye, because I feel like we want to get rid of this thing. Yeah, close combat. Okay, we survive. Muddy water misses that. Okay, does this pick up this? Oop, definitely not now. Oh, it does. Cool. Alright, so rain is permanent now. That is a very good thing. Okay, let's try to get this Moltres off the field. So close combat. We don't have a great switch in for it. Well, the Kingdra is definitely not liking this Florges, so we could switch in the Kingdra to save the speed on the Moltres. I mean, not the speed, but we could save the Moltres for a little bit later. Or do we even care? I don't really know right now. Yeah, that Moltres is definitely getting targeted. I say we just keep going for Muddy Waters, because they just hurt, right? It's just, what do we want to do with this slot? I feel like this is a close combat and like a D-Gleam, and then Kingdra is going to get punished. But we will have the speed advantage, though, so that's not the end of the world. We do have Protect. Yeah, let's just preserve the Moltres a little bit. Rock Tomb covers for the switch and probably picks up. That's a good turn by them. Another miss on that. Calm Mind. Okay. We do have the Sneasel left, so we can hit on the physical side. It would be nice to do a single point of damage to that that Tauros. That would be pretty nice. And an accuracy drop would be really great. So we do have 170. Yeah, we outspeed everything unless it's... Yeah, it's not Scarf. So let's sub. Yeah, let's just get a sub up. Rock Tomb, okay, that's fine. Let's get some Spadef drops. Or not Spadef, accuracy drops. Nope, none. Okay. Well, it's possible one of them could be Covert Cloak. So we do have to get the Politoed off the field again. I don't think he's close combating that slot on the left. So let's get Sneasel on the field, and then let's... We need to do some damage to that. Oh, we can Draco the Paldean Tauros, actually. But we're gonna miss though, right? Cool. Yeah, Kingdra's gonna go down here anyway. Ooh, a Calm Mind. Okay, we got him. I think so. Okay, but yeah, that Swampert could be problematic a little bit later. We could start Icy Winding, but that Kingdra's pretty useless right now. Like, I feel like we just need to, like, triple out. Does Triple Axle pick up? Triple Axle does 69%, 58 to 69%. Yeah, I feel like if we can knock this floor just down, it does get Synthesis. We do have to be really careful. Actually, Politoed does make that Synthesis worse. Let's get the Kingdra off the field and we'll Triple Axle that slot. Set the rain back up. Okay, 1, 2. That is very defensively. Oh, 1 HP. Yeah, there's the Wish. Okay. And then Protect is coming. So Protect is coming. Can we punish? Sneasel's not going to like this hit. So that's a high horsepower. So we need that Sneasel to survive, actually. So let's switch the Sneasel, I mean the Moltres in, and then let's Protect. Because, yeah, you definitely target the Politoed here. Oh, Wide Guard. Okay. Oh, no. We got red so hard. Hey, we haven't even seen a Protect on this floor just yet, so I think we send the Sneasel in and we just go for it. Let's go for the Triple Axle on this thing, and then I guess we can Ice Beam it. Wide Guard doesn't help you. We're just going to Muddy Water. Like, he needs damage. This game is not going the way I thought it was going to go. The Calm Mind setup's interesting, but we can't miss any of these Muddy Waters. Yeah, because I think it was 69%. Yeah, 9, 20, and then 29. Okay, hit 3 times. 2. Of course. Of course. Of course. Well, we got a miss there, so that's kind of cool. And the King just got 2 turns of rain, so we are going to get a Draco Meteor into that slot, and then we're going to Muddy Water and hit both slots, right? Actually, we're in a bit of trouble with this thing. Like, oh man, this is rough. Scald picks up the Florges, I think, right? 21 to 25. Yeah, Scald picks up. I feel like we don't really want to mess with this. I feel like we have to Draco this slot. Does that even pick up? It is Life Orb. That's a leftovers one. Turn order. Politoed is going second. Let's do it. I think we lose. Yeah, we lose. Oh, we've had 2 1% lives. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. Okay. We could have won that like 5 times. Alright. Alright, we're going to win this one. Oh, GG. I gotta say GG. Alright, so we definitely know that that thing was ready to Sunny Day, but we killed it. Alright, so what do we do in game 2? So he's saving his... We teared so early. I feel like the Kingdra's so good. We didn't... Did we reveal any Hurricanes at all? Weather Ball... And no on the Kingdra. So, but you gotta know what's coming, right? Like, I feel like we could just delete that Tauros. It could be AV though, and that would really suck. Gardevoir Sneasel could be okay. And then we can either Icy Wind or Throat Chop. Yeah, I think we can do that. Moltres looks so good though. Yeah, we need the Gardevoir for the Swampert. Like, it could be AV, and the Tauros could be AV. What do we want to do here? Well, we definitely have to leave the Sneasel, because we don't want to get wrecked by the Toxtricity. Maybe we can go Sneasel. Yeah, Moonblast just does so much damage. But a defensive Terra would just wreck me. Do you lead the Florges, though? This is interesting. I feel like that Sableye really doesn't want Moltres Sneasel, but we're going to get faked out. We do have Covert Cloak, so let's just do that. Hopefully we can get him on the Covert Cloak, and then we'll do Moltres Registeel. That would be interesting, actually. Just bring no weather at all. Politoed was so good, though. No, let's just bring it. We love this Registeel. Yeah, okay, so we did bring it. And we got Punk Rock. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So he's going to Terra the Toxtricity, and we're just going to Throat Chop. And then we're going to Moonblast this slot. Cool. And this is going to set us up in a very good spot. Okay, we have the Covert Cloak. We're okay. Throat Chop. Moonblast kills. And you can't use your sound moves. Oh, Sludge Bomb. Well, that helps. Well, at least Sludge Bomb is good against Registeel, so we could start setting up, actually. What do we want to do? I guess we can do Moltres. Yeah, I guess let's go Moltres, and then we'll save the Registeel. Yeah, because then we've got to kill this Paldean Tauros. But we are slower, though. Wait, are we slower? That turn 1 interaction. So we had Fake Out, Rock Tomb went off, then I flinched. Yeah, it's faster. This is definitely a wave crash, so we can defensively Terra, but actually, if we save the Regist... Well, no, Terra Dark doesn't help us if it's Terra fighting Florges. Okay. So let's go for another Throat Chop. We don't have any spread moves either. Throat Chop this, and then we'll Terra Grass. Do we just go for the Blind Hurricane? Let's go for Dylan. This is a wave crash, right? Raging Bull. Okay. Tailwind, okay. So now... yeah, we need to hit this Paldean Tauros. I feel like a Florges would be a really good switch in here. But a Blind Hurricane just is not a good idea. It does mean he can use the sound moves again. Maybe we got a low roll on the Throat Chop. Like, Throat Chop into this is doing 43 to 52. No, it probably did what it was supposed to do. Well, it's not Specs. Oh, it does have Sludge Bomb, so we have to get rid of that thing. So we have to Throat Chop it, and we have to... let's just go for Scorching Sands, I guess. I don't know, like, maybe we can get a burn on a switch in or something. Oh, Aqua Jet's cool. Okay, well, at least we picked up the threat. And we do have Tailwind now, so... yeah, this Registeel is not looking like it's been... well, actually, if you ignore the Moltres, you're in a rough spot. So let's go for an Iron Defense. I feel like you can double the Registeel here. If we can get a Protect here. No, let's just go for the... how much does it do? So you wouldn't have Raging Bull and... no, you had Close Combat, yeah. So let's Protect. And then let's Hurricane this. You doubled it, didn't you? I missed. Oh, you went for that slot. Well, I'm going to go for an Iron Defense again, and I'm going to Hurricane that slot again because 70% to hit 2 times, it's got to be a pretty good chance to hit one of them. And if I hit one of them, I think I win. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I guess Registeel could potentially win this on its own. Like, we Protect here and we go for the stall. Oh, good. It's not over yet. A Body Press might actually pick up this Paldean Tauros. At -2. Yeah, Body Press does. So we go for a Body Press. Yeah, High Horsepower is gonna... oh, that's a big miss. Well, we definitely Protect here. Okay, so I don't think there's a Protect on this Swampert. So, 58%. What is it? Yeah, I think this is over, right? High Horsepower is doing 22 to 26%. So, I think we get another Iron Defense off. We're playing to crit, but... okay, so we just can't get crit and we win. So Protect. But that was really bad luck. We missed 2 Hurricanes. Oh. GG. Close. Registeel. The win condition himself. Well, I don't know what was closer, me surviving this Registeel or me having 2 1% survives. Like that freaking thing. Alright, so we know that Sludge... we can actually Terra Steel next game and just kill that... yeah, maybe we just do it again. Let's just go for Sneasel Gardevoir. And... what's the Terra on this thing? It's Terra Water. So if he does burn his Terra, that means he might be suffering a little bit more later. And we are going to do a ton of damage. So I think we... oh, I could Protect though. Let me see, what could he lead? We do have Psyshock for the Florges as well, which will do more on the defensive side. So, yeah, we didn't bring the rain there, and that was really painful. So maybe we can go for... yeah, we've been tearing the Moltres. I think he's just going to lead the Toxtricity again, because that wasn't that bad of a lead. Maybe we can go... yeah, we brought so much for that Toxtricity, too. Yeah, Registeel does not have a great matchup with the Close Combat and the High Horsepower. Like, we probably got away with something here. Let's go Sneasel Gardevoir again. Oh, he does know it's Terra Steel. I think he protects that turn. Like, we could always go for some Terra Ground shenanigans as well. Because Politoed does look pretty good. Politoed Moltres, maybe? But then the Overdrive just does so much. Let's just do Moltres, Sneasel, Politoed in the back so we have the rain so we don't miss any more Hurricanes. And I think late game Gardevoir looks pretty damn good. Let's get up that Tailwind. Oh, we led the Florges. This is a very interesting lead by them. We basically got the whole set. Wide Guard, High Horsepower, Liquidation. We didn't see the last move. And then we got basically the whole set on the floor. Just Calm Mind, Moonblast, Wish. So we do have a Sneasel here. We haven't faked out yet. I guess Fake Out hasn't really been revealed yet. Like, it could be Rock Slide. And then my Moltres is in a bit of trouble. Okay, what's Sneasel gonna do though? Oh, could we delete something with Fake Tears? Yeah, that Swampert is a little bit of a problem, but also getting Calm Minds up could be a problem as well. So, does a -2 like? Oh, we don't have enough damage on the field right now. Terra Grass, Hurricane, that, and then yeah, this thing's just gonna start Calm Minding. I know it. You know what? Let's Terra Grass Tailwind, get a Fake Tears off on the Florges. And if you get a Calm Mind off, so be it. Yeah, Moonblast kills the Sneasel. Sneasel, I salute you. Liquidation, no defense drop. Cool. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot right now. Okay, so we got Terra Water on the Swampert and Terra Fighting on the Florges. Yeah, that Florges is going to need to switch and take a shit ton of damage. Alright, so we're going to Hurricane this slot. Yeah, Hurricane does 52 to 62%, and then Muddy Water is going to do a lot as well. But we got to punish this Florges switching, right? Or we got to kill the Florges? No, the Gardevoirs can take out the Florges, so let's Hurricane this, and then Muddy Water. We're not going to miss any moves. Oh, I think that crit really mattered. And we got the accuracy drop. I'm going to say crit mattered. Alright, now we have Janemba. By the way, I appreciate the Dragon Ball Z names. I think Janemba is Dragon Ball GT, isn't it? Like, that's a pretty yeah, do I even care about this Grumpig? Like, I guess I don't want Trick Room to go up, so maybe we should double it. Like, I guess, like, what's the worst thing that this Florges is going to do? I guess it could Moonblast or Calm Mind, or I guess a Calm Mind's probably the worst thing, but I think we can deal with that. So let's just kill the Grumpig. So let's Hurricane, and then let's go for another Muddy Water. Oh, another crit, dude. I'm so sorry. And another, dude. I think he needed to set up there. Yeah, and I haven't seen Protect on the Tauros, so we're just going to Hurricane that slot, and I think it dies. Like, Aqua Jet's probably the only play. I guess we just go for another Muddy Water. Why not? Yeah. Well, I think we got very lucky on this one, for sure. Well, I don't think there's any think involved. Yeah, I think our entire team is faster than this Florges anyway, so we're just going to Hurricane. And then I guess we can just start Muddy Watering, or... Yeah. Yeah, GG. Tough G3. Well, you know what? Game 1, I feel like what went wrong in Game 1? I feel like the strat wasn't too bad. I feel like the strategy worked. We did have to play, like, it wasn't like a set up and go, kind of like last week. We kind of had to, like, ninja our way around this one and really think of, like, our end game, and I'm glad that Registeel got one. A lot of misses all around those sets. Yeah, seriously. Key ones on both sides. Yeah, I got a couple of misses that were unfortunate, and so did he. So, like, I think he wins game 2 if he hits that that high horsepower. I wouldn't have been able to get that iron defense off, so I think he wins that one. And then there were a couple of 1% lives, and I only hit 2 of the triple axles on the to kill that the floor just at the end. And no, that's just a rough week. I want to see you in the playoffs. Let's do it again, because I feel like that one could have gone either way. So GG's, Thugdor, I guess, or what was the team name we faced? KeithSheldon. So, no, GG's, and we start off 2-0, which is awesome. And yeah, I guess moving on to week 3. GG's to my opponent, and see you next week.